very small. It becomes small and goes into the anthill. Like that, she is also very slender waisted person, and therefore she is called as Putchava Araval Alkul Punamaile. So that means she is like a forest, this peacock. She is like the forest peahen. So beautiful. Podara, please come and join with us. Come and then join with us. Podara, come and join with us. So then that girl is saying that you have only come, it is still not dawn. So therefore she's saying all the people have joined. Sutrattu Tolmar Yellarum Vandu Nin Mutram Pugundu Muhilvannan Perpada. We already started. Sutram means all the relatives. Tori, that means all our friends. All our friends and relatives have all completely joined us, and they all come into your house and then come in the front yard. Mutram is front yard. Front yard where they already joined in the front yard. Mutram Pugundu. Inside that house, there will always be something called Mutram. That is one which gives the sunshine. In those olden days, it used to be there. So Mutram, when they all come into that Mutram, that is the front courtyard. Muhilvannan Perpada. They already started talking about Muhilvannan. Here, Muhilvannan means what? Muhil means cloud. The person who is like, Nila Mega Shyama. Mega Shyama. That's what is the Muhilvannan. So he is of the color of the cloud. Why is the color of the cloud blackish in color? Because the black clouds alone can rain showers and give rain. The white clouds cannot go. Similarly, Bhagavan is blackish in color because full of compassion. He wants to shower his compassion on all his devotees. So he's blackish in color. Muhilvannan Perpada. We all started chanting the name of the Lord. They have started chanting. Look at the beautiful thing. Andal has used the word Punamaile and then Muhilvannan. When does a peacock start dancing? When it sees black color, blackish at the clouds, Similarly, this particular girl is so fond of Krishna. The moment she sees Krishna, she starts dancing. So Punamaile Podra. So you are like that person. You are still sleeping. We all come here. We have already started chanting the name of the Lord. Perpada. Chitrade. You are not even giving some movement in your body. Pesade. You are not even responding to us saying that yes, I've heard your voices. Yes, I'm now coming down. Just wait for a while. Silva Pendati. That means you are so wealthy person. Your father has got so much of cows. You are a wealthy person. Silva Pendati. You are so a wealthy lady. Ni Etchukurangam. We do not know why you are sleeping. Etchukurangam. So Urangam. That means there is no reason for you to sleep. You do not understand. We are not able to understand the purpose of your sleep. Please come and then join. So that is the meaning of this pasaram. Here, again, this acharyas, what they do, Katri Karave Ganangal Palagan. The acharyas go into different texts, the Upanishads, the Brahma Sutras, the Smritis, the Puranas, Itihasas, Palakaran. That means they take the essence of several things, several spiritual texts, and they also go Setta, Tiralariya, Sendris, Tirichim. Acharyas go and then fight with all the people who are atheists. The Kuyuktis, that means the Kutarkavatis. Some people give this, some kind of a argument just for the sake of, saying whatever they want to say. So they go and fight with the atheists and then establish the Sanatana Dharma, Setra, Terali, Sendri, Serich, they go all the way, fight with all those people and establish our point of view. Such is the kind of goal, you are the disciple of such a great, acharyas who got the essence of this entire Vedas and all the spiritual texts. They go and establish the Sanatana Dharma outside. You are the, such is the blemishless acharyas. This disciple you are also purport. That means you cannot stay without the acharya. You are so much dependent on acharya purpodiye. Puchavaralkul Punamaile Podra. So you are like a person who will dance in the presence of the acharyas, Mugilvannan Perpad. Whenever you look at the acharya who is blackish in color, because he's always meditating upon Krishna and Mahavishnu, and therefore he has also become blackish color. The moment you see the acharya, you start chanting and then dancing in his praise. All the disciples have already come to your place to take you to our acharya's place to learn about many things about this spiritual text. We already started chanting the acharya stuti. We have started praying talk about the greatness of our acharya, and you are not still joining, and therefore you seem to be somewhere in meditation about thinking about the acharya. So please come away from that meditative mood, come back to us and join with us, and therefore we can chant so that we don't see any purpose in being alone. Please join with us and let's all go to the acharya and listen to him. So that is the inner meaning of this pasaram. Again, one more thing which we need to look at is Bhagavan is so pleased whenever a person performs his ordained duties. From a brahmacharya is supposed to read all the things, and therefore that is the ordained duty of a brahmacharya. Similarly, the ordinary duty of Grihastha is perform the various yaga, support the various other three ashramas by giving dana dharma. So like that in this particular case, because this particular kovala is gopa is milking the cows at an appropriate time, going and fighting, and then with all the enemies, and then establishing his supremacy. That is what all his duties is performing the duties. That is what is called the samanya dharma. When he does that duty, Bhagavan is so pleased with him. That's what is being referred to in this passage. Now let's move on to the passage number 12. கனைத்திலங் கற்றெருமை கன்றுக்கிறங்கி நினைத்து முலை வழியே நின்றுபால் சோர நனைத்தில்லம் சேராக்கும் நற்செல்வன் தங்காய் பனித்தலை வீழனின் வாசல் கடைபற்றி சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை கோமானைச் செற்ற மனத்துக்கினியானை பாடவும் நீ வாய்த்திரவாய் இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய் ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம் அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும் அறிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். கனைத்திலங் கற்று எருமை கன்றுக்கு இறங்கி நினைத்து முலை வழியே நின்றுபால் சோர நனைத்தில்லம் சேராக்கும் நற்செல்வன் தங்காய் பனித்தலை வீழனின் வாசல் கடைபற்றி சினத்தினால் தென்னிலங்கை கோமானைச் செற்ற மனத்துக்கினியானை பாடவும் நீ வாய்த்திரவாய் இனித்தான் எழுந்திராய் ஈதென்ன பேருறக்கம் அனைத்தில்லத்தாரும் அறிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். அனைத்து இளங் கற்று எருமை கன்றுக்கிறங்கி. In the previous pasturam, the Gopa has milked all the cows at an appropriate. In this particular case, this the buffalo that this Gopa is rearing in his courtyard. That courtyard it thinks about this calf, kandrukirangi. The moment it starts thinking about this calf, it starts pouring this milk. Kanit, that means it starts this braying, and then starts completely showering this milk. Kanit ilang katrume kandruk ninithu mulai vadi nindrupal. So that means it keeps on pouring that milk out from its udder. The moment it starts thinking about this young one, the calf. And unfortunately, this particular Gopa has not milked this buffalo. Why? Because he has been called by Krishna on some urgent assignment, and therefore he has gone there. So here, the earlier one was Samanya Dharma, that the duty is supposed to perform. In this case, it is called as Vishesha Dharma. So there are two things, Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma. When Vishesha Dharma happens, the Samanya Dharma can be postponed for a while. Example, when normally we are supposed to do the Sandhyavandanam, Kanamal, Konamal, Nindru, Kandir. That's what this Siddhar says. Kanamal, before the sun rises, we are supposed, just prior to the sun rises, we are supposed to do Sandhyavandanam. Similarly, at noon, exactly at when the Kanamal, Konam, that means exactly when the sun is at meridian, 12 noon, we have got to do the Sandhyavandanam. Similarly, Kandir, that means before the sun sets, just a few minutes before sunset, you are supposed to see the sun and do the Sandhyavandanam. That is the normal pattern of Sandhyavandanam. That is what the Samanya Dharma. Supposing a particular person has gone to the temple and is doing this, that is, the Sripada Tangi. That means he's doing this, he's carrying this, the Bhagavan on his shoulders, because there is a Tiruvithipura party taking place. So at that time, it is around 5:45. He is supposed to do Sandhyavandanam. He cannot say that, okay, let me put this Ayakal. That means let me stop the Perumal from here. Let me perform the Sandhyavandanam and come back on that. Because here the Vishesha Dharma means he is doing the Tol Tangi. That means the Tirutol Tangi. That means he is doing this Kainkaryam to the Bhagavan. So that Dharma takes precedence. And subsequently, after finishing, taking the Bhagavan to his sanctum, he can come back and do some prayaschitam. There is some prayaschitam if you don't do it at an appropriate. Do that and complete it. So here in this particular case, because this Gopa has been called by Krishna for an assignment, he has gone there, and that's why he is not able to milk this cow, and therefore this buffalo has showered this milk on that one, and therefore it is full of marshy land. Nanaithi illam sherakum. So it has, because the buffalo has showered so much of it, it has become completely marshy land. Oh, that kind of a nurchelvan. So that kind of a person who is doing the Samanya Vishesha Dharmam to the Bhagavan, you are the younger sister of that particular. So that means you are also into that particular dharma, following the path of dharma, Tangai. Not only that, what is happening? Panitale Vedanin Vasal. That means not only our feet are all wet and therefore on this marshy land. From the top also it is the snow is pouring on our head. On both sides we are being affected, and therefore we are lost our balance. And what do we do? Vedan Vasal, we are holding on to this, this Vasal Kadaipati. That means you are holding on to that, this stambam, that is, this in front of yours, you are holding on to that, the pillar in front of yours, Vasal Kadaipatri. then what are we doing? Sinathinal Tennilangai Komani Chacha Manathikinia. We are thinking about Ramachandra Murthy. Sinathinal means out of anger. Tennilangai Koman means the king of the South India, who is the Sri Lanka, southern Sri Lanka, which is Ravana. Chetra, that means one person who killed the Ravana. Manathikinia. So literally Andal is translated many Sanskrit words into literal Tamil. Rama, Rameti iti Rama. One is able to, the moment you think of Rama, is able to give happiness to the mind. And that's the literal meaning of the word Rama. So that is how she has translated in Tamil as Manathikkiniyan. One is able to give happiness the moment you think about it. Manathikkiniyanai Padavum ni Vaithirva. We started singing about it, still you are keeping quiet. You are not joined us in chanting the name of the Lord. Initan, at least now get up. Initan Indra, Idanna Perapum. What kind of a great sleep? What kind of great sleep that you are having? Anitillataram, the moment we started, calling you by everything, all other people, the next door neighbors and all the people are woken up, and they are all feeling that, this particular lady is still not woken up. So you feel, are you not feeling ashamed of that? Anitillataram Marindu. All other people have known that you are not still woken up. So are you not ashamed? Please get up. So that is the meaning of this pasaram. Now, one of the beautiful comments that Acharya, the commentary that has been given, the second part of it. The previous day, there are two groups of these gopikas. One of them is arguing for Rama, other one is arguing for Krishna. So one group says that no, Rama is the greatest person, he is the Dharmatma, he followed the path of Dharma, etc., etc., etc. And therefore, he is the Manathikkiniya, he is the person who can give us happiness the moment you think about it. The other group says, no. Rama had only one wife. Even that one wife, he could not take care of her. He allowed her to be taken to Ravana. He spent 10 months over there. So it took a lot of time for Rama to fetch back Sita back. And then he asked her to do this Agni Pravesam, etc. Rama cannot be a Manathikkiniya. Look at our Krishna. He married 16,108 wives, and for each one of them, he built a mansion or a palace and lived with each one of them separately. That's what Narada was astonished. He was able to see Krishna in each one of the houses of his wives and doing different kinds of chores for his wife. So he is only the Krishna is the Manathikkiniya. He is the person who can take care of all our girls, etc. So he must be the Manathikkiniya. So the girl who is sleeping now was arguing for Krishna. Now they are provoking her by saying that no, Rama is Manathikkiniya. When he say Rama is Manathikkiniya, immediately she will wake up. How can you say that Rama is Manathikkiniya and should be only Krishna? So they are only provoking her by saying this, but Manathikkiniya. That's one of the commentaries by one of the acharyas. Again, this talks about the greatness of Bhagavan as well as the acharyas. The Mahalakshmi Tayar, she's so fond of her children, all of us. The moment she thinks of her, she starts pouring her compassion on all of us. Like she starts pouring that kind of a compassion on all of us. And then that is, why don't you remember about this, this Mahalakshmi Tayar who is capable of giving us all this compassion. And then, this, and therefore we want to say, not only chant the name of the, this Mahalakshmi Tayar as well as her husband, Ramachandra Murthy or Krishna Paramatma. And therefore you please get up. And therefore you come and then chant along with us. Also, other meaning of this is the acharyas are also so fond of their sishya. The moment they think of the sishyas, they keep pouring their knowledge and to all the sishyas, and therefore all the therefore we are all completely drowned in that the knowledge that has been given by acharya. So please come and join with us. So that is the meaning of this particular pasuram. Srimati Vishnu Chittari Manonandana Hetave Nandanandana Nandayi Godayi Nityamangalam Sarvam Sri Krishnatnamastu Sri Goda Rangamanna Garudalva Thiruppavai Krishna Krishna Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for the beautiful and wonderful explanation of Pasaran 11 and 12. Guruji, Alvar mentioned in
Alvar. The Alvar mentioned referred to in 11th Pasaram is Bhutat Alvar, and then the 12th Pasaram is Poike Alvar. So Mudal Alvar, Pei Alvar. Yesterday was Pei Alvar, today is Bhutat Alvar, and then Poike Alvar.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. We will continue the practice session, Guruji. Yeah. Devotees, those who have not yet recited, please raise your hands. Vijay ma'am, Vijay Narasimha ma'am, you have